Howdy guys, NintendoCapriSun here, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm gonna talk fast for this episode. Shut up, we're not talking fast for this episode. Good morning, NintendoCapriSun. Good morning to you too. Maybe I should clean out my mail. You know, because I kind of just feel like it. Get these out of here. Well, keep the F in there. And just take the F while we're at it. Hey, what's up guys? They say if you take that wishing stone to Witch Cave, to its very depths, wonder of wonders, I wish it comes true. For me it was impossible, but you must try. I must try, alright. Oh boy. I give up too. I'll live with my weak chin. Maybe I should bring Aerodactyl. He's got a better chin. Let's give it a try and make that wish come true. Wow, so I actually have to do. That's unfortunate. Well, let me see something. Just for the sake of experimentation here. I'm just going with what I currently have. Silver Trench. Oh wait, is it not there anymore? Oh, it's there. Oh, there's like a boss at the end of this, huh? Let me just see something. Attention. There are special rules to follow, yeah. Oh, once you exit, they're back to normal. Oh, you mean back to this normal, though. But what about if you just go in? Does it just start at 5? Because if it does, I'm going to record the rest of that, like, later or something. Or just do it off screen and then start recording at level 99 or whatever. Oh yeah, we're back to level 5. Holy shit. So we really do have to be smart about this. I was just kind of going in as an experiment here. Well, this worked out pretty well with Frostlass, so I think we'll be good. But, like, if I save, I'm just curious about something. Well, yeah. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Like I said, I'm probably going to do that off screen. But I wanted to record myself at least coming in here. You know, so there's going to be like a 5-minute, well, a 2-minute and 36-second recording. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, so I'll meet you back here when I get to the end of this. And we'll figure it out from there. See y'all later. Okay, so this is kind of awkward. I'm just starting Witch Cave here. So basically what happened at the end of that run is like I showed myself going in there and then I tried to go in and do a normal run like I did before. I ended up getting to floor 28 and dying. And that was like, I don't know, a week ago or something. So I came back later after reading some comments and doing a little bit of random research. And I found this other way to do it involving just taking a ghost type like Misdreavus here in by herself. And eating 2 perfect apples early in the run so that your max hunger gets up to 200. And then just kind of walking through walls. And also because she has small stomach, you can eat a plain seed and actually totally fill up your stomach. So that's what I do for most of the run, most of the rest of the run. You're also picking up food off of the floor on the way there. So there's really not that much of a danger of running out of food. And I gotta tell you, this was actually really fun. I don't know what it was about doing it this way. It just like totally changes all the rules on their head, and so you just end up, you know, running away. And you can still get in trouble and you can still run into stuff, but if you only have one party member and you have life seeds on you, or reviver seeds I guess, it just automatically uses them. You don't need like a partner to use the life seed on you like you would in basically any other game that I've ever played. So, or well, I'm thinking mainly Final Fantasy, but I think Secret of Mana is like that too. I mean, I guess it's sort of like a, you know, a Life 3 spell from FF6 might be comparable, maybe, I don't know. But either way, yeah, this was really a lot of fun, though, because you start learning the value of moving diagonally, because when you're inside of walls, your hunger goes down by 5, and so that's kind of a big deal when you're trying to get around the floor. Sometimes I ended up eating twice on a single floor if I couldn't find the stairs right away, and I was also trying to stay away from monsters, because I kept running into situations, occasionally like I'd hit a trap, and, there was like one moment later on, it's going to be hard to tell because I'm sitting here fast forwarding this, but I actually have this set to like 666 times speed, I think, but it might be 8 times. I don't remember what I ended up doing, because I ended up having to render the video like 5 times to get it to stick without DaVinci Resolve crashing, so that was fun. But I finally got something I was happy with here, so, I mean, I don't know how happy I am because I haven't actually watched this until now, but he's kind of tearing through the floors here. This is pretty good. Yeah, walking through the walls, though, just makes it so different, because now there's just different things you're thinking about. You're thinking more about your placement relative to the monsters. Like, if you see something coming at you from straight ahead down a hall, you probably want to, like, go into the wall diagonally towards it and get at least 2 steps away so they can't touch you. But what happened later in the dungeon was I started running into other ghost types that could also go through walls, and they started chasing me around and trying to attack me, and I found myself in a situation where I was just sitting there. Oh, I just blew away a wall there. I was sitting inside of a wall in one spot for like 5 minutes trying to think about what I should do. Should I try to revive myself? Should I try to heal myself? Or should I just run? And it ends up And it ends up that, like, usually most of the time you're just better off running, you know, in situations like that. That's what I found anyway, so that's kind of how I did this. Oh, you also want to bring a helper orb. I actually brought 2 of them, and it's a good thing I did because one of them gets stickied at some point in the dungeon. If both of them had gotten stickied, I'd probably be pretty screwed. I don't actually know what the helper orb is going to do because I haven't played past floor 98, but well, maybe I shouldn't have spoiled that, but I did get to floor 98, and I saved right next to the stairs. I just went down the stairs in that monster house there and was like, hell. Going through walls does kind of help you get to the stairs faster, but it doesn't necessarily help you to find them faster. But there are times, though, if you want to see a room, all you have to do to see the entire room is take 1 step into it. So that ends up being helpful, especially if you're moving diagonally. You can see several rooms in the matter of just a few steps and just kind of cover a lot of ground there. That stupid spider didn't want to leave me alone. Sometimes I would just run into a monster that had it out for me for whatever reason, but then they kind of all have it out for you, I guess, so there you go. I got pretty excited when I got to, like, floor 30, and I was like, hey, this is going pretty well. And there were a couple of times I wish I had learned from my mistakes, because what I would do is I was constantly trying to look out for items on the ground to replenish my stock, because it did start to get a little low. Like, I had plain seeds, I think I brought like 10 of them, and I think I used them all up. So I started looking for food on the ground, just anything. Even like peach berries and cherry berries and stuff that normally only heal status ailments, you can use those as food also, and they will fill you back up to 200. I thought I heard somewhere you can actually get it up to 300, but I didn't bring enough perfect apples for that, I guess, so I'm not too sure. But either way, so there was something else I was about to say. Oh, I was talking about monster houses. Like, occasionally, because of me looking for items, I would go into monster houses thinking I could, oh, here, I got stuck with a couple of Murkrows here. I just made a run for it. That's what you have to do sometimes. But yeah, I kept going into monster houses thinking I could get items from them, but then what would happen is when I would leave the monster house, because obviously I wasn't going to fight everything, those monsters would all spread out throughout the floor, and it would make it really difficult to explore the floor if you hadn't found the stairs yet. So I did this like 4 or 5 times. I think I finally learned here not to do it, but I'm pretty sure I did it a lot after this too, though, so I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's worth it. I don't know, if you're just looking for a little extra food, maybe, but I don't know, just watching this again, I don't know. I couldn't believe how fun this was, though. I know I said that before, but like, I didn't expect this to be as fun as it was. It just totally put a spin on the gameplay, changed your way of, you know, thinking about doing things. And it's also a lot faster. You get through the floors a lot faster this way, because now all you gotta do is find the stairs. You don't have to be sitting here fighting stuff and telling stuff, hey, I don't want you to join me, and going through all those text boxes. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna find the stairs and go, baby. There was definitely not a lot holding B here. I might have done it a little bit here and there, but yeah, just getting around and dodging stuff and trying to fill out the rooms and find the stairs. So here we are at floor 50 now. We're halfway there. And I need to blow my nose. It's a good thing I'm post-commentating, so I can do that. Did I mention I was post-commentating? Like, how else would I be commentating at normal speed? Can you imagine how my commentary would sound at 8 times speed, though? It probably sounds something like this, but it'd probably be faster than this. I'm not even going to try to imitate it. Honk. Yeah, my nose has been a real bitch. But what are you going to do? You gotta have a bitch nose. I have this one alert on Twitch where I'm at Super Genius's house, and I'm sitting here like, I don't want a piece of shit nose. I don't want that attached to my body. No piece of shit nose for Tim. And I start referring to myself in the third person. It's like, good lord, man. You're crazy. It always seemed like when I was doing this, it seemed like every single floor was either I'd find the stairs right away or I just wouldn't find them at all. So eventually it's like I had to start just dropping stuff. Like you see, I dropped whatever that was, that scarf there. But yeah, oh, and here I made the mistake of, like, see how many monsters are on the floor now? Because I went into the monster house. If you take one step into that room, you're gonna end up with like 3 times as many monsters on the floor as you would normally see. So if you're thinking about doing this, if for some reason you're using this as a walkthrough, heaven forbid, but if you are, then I would definitely advise not stepping into the monster houses if you can help it. And definitely bring more plain seeds than I did. I think 15 is probably how much would be ideal for this. I brought a couple of wands too. I didn't use them very often. I got stuck there, and then I noticed this guy's still following me through the walls, so I just ran for it, and luckily I got away. But this happens again later, and it's a little bit worse. It is a good idea to have those reviver seeds, though, just in case, because like I said, I was worried that those wouldn't work if I only had one Pokemon, and nobody to use it on me, but it just automatically uses it, and there I go again. The other thing is, monster houses can't have ghost types in them too, so you never know. Yeah, I was kind of smooth sailing at this point. I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was also smooth sailing. And, yeah, those Zangooses, boy, I tell you. Sometimes you gotta find the right route. I did start checking the shops a little bit because I was starting to pick up some money at this point. I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing, or what I wasn't doing. Went ahead and ate something there and just pushing on through. Yeah, it's like, I almost wonder if you could do any dungeon this way. Because half of the reason you want to do this dungeon this way is because you're level 5. You can't really fight anything. I mean, you can level up, but what I found out when I tried to do that first run with my normal Pokemon is that you just don't keep up with them. I started running into monsters that were doing like 90 and 100 damage to me, and I had like 80 max HP. Of course, the only reason they were doing that is because I was trying to recruit Pokemon to help out, Pokemon that were higher level than me, but then when those Pokemon got killed, the one that killed them would super power up, and that's when they would start doing like the 90 damage and stuff. So I'm like, well shit, I don't have enough Reviver Seeds to keep dealing with this every other floor. That's how it's gonna be. So it's like you don't want to recruit Pokemon because then they get killed and it makes the other ones stronger and then they kill you. So this seemed to be like the best way to do it, and by far a hell of a lot more fun. If I'm being honest, these videos haven't been as frequent because I am starting to burn out a little bit on this game, and it's not the game's fault at all, like it's gonna happen. But yeah, I already have like I think 115 hours in it. I've spent so much time going through and farming vitamins to train up the Frostlass, and now the thought of doing that all over again for the Torchic just feels... Oh, here it goes again. See, now I got 2 of them on me here. 2 of these Shuppets. These monkey Shupps. Actually, I think that's like 3 of them. There might be even 4 of them there. If I take down the menu... Oh yeah, this is where I sat here for like 5 minutes. I didn't know what to do. I was looking, and I'm just like... And then I just decided to run for it, and somehow I got lucky. Got away. I couldn't believe it actually worked. So, yep. The Kecleons were good to me. I actually wonder if I could beat a Kecleon at this point. Because I remember when I fought him the other time, he kind of had his way with me. And rightfully so. I mean, I was trying to steal from his shop. I mean, I wasn't really. It was like by accident here. We're getting pretty close to the end. Once I do get to the end, then I'll just start playing. I have the game set up here right next to me. I'm just waiting for my past self to get to floor 98. What I was going to do is record myself, you know, going down the stairs on floor 98 and see what happens, and then go back and post-commentate this. But I thought the continuity would be better if I post-commentated this and then did that, so that way it's all happening in one fell swoop. We got about 1 minute left here. I did have to divide this into 2 parts, so I don't think the speed-up rate is actually the same in the first half as it is in the second half. Here we go again. Got a Dusclops on my ass. Can't have that Dusclops, man, no way. Ooh. I got pretty lucky with the stairs on the final 10 floors, thankfully. But yeah, somebody did mention that the Mew thing, he actually only shows up on multiples of 10, so like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's why he showed up at 90 for me. So that's kind of... So I guess if I did hypothetically want to go back and get him, I could do that. I don't think I would use this strategy, though. I almost wonder if you could bring other Pokemon with you, because they don't have to necessarily stay with you, and as long as you find the stairs, they just automatically come with you. Oh shoot, I'm getting close to the end. There it is. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm gonna go switch over to the game now. I might just keep talking and put something else random up here to fill in the space while I'm sitting here talking. Okay, I just realized I actually have to start recording the game, don't I? So resume from dungeon here. You can actually do this. And now, we're right back where the fast forward left off. Floor 98. Your adventure has resumed. There's a dude behind you, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. Oh, wait, I have my helper orbs, right? Because, like, I think... Oh my god, you're cute. You're cuter than I expected. Like, somehow I got spoiled on what the name of this thing is. I'm not gonna say it, but... That definitely doesn't look like how I imagined he was gonna look. Or it. She. Yeah, Jirachi. Who are you? I expected it to look more like a burrito or something. Looks like something you would order at Chipotle. Like, I want a chicken burrito, add Jirachi. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. Wait, how do you... There we go. Helper orb, where are you at? Oh, it unstickied them. Okay, it must do that when you get to the final floor. Well, that's good to know. So it kind of helps if you also have a couple of these here. I'll power up, I'll dodge, I'll protect, and you can use it on the helpers when they arrive. So I'm not sure where they're going to show up. I didn't realize Helper Orb did this. I thought Helper Orb was if you wanted to rescue yourself and it would just go automatically do it for you. So I won't be able to control them, and I'm not going to be able to do much else myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'll dodge orb this shit. I can't even imagine fighting this like normally, like what that would be like. I wonder what level he is. Can I like see? Well, these guys are doing pretty good. Oh, I guess it's my turn again. Okay, let's do all power up orb, baby. Yeah, look at us go. Hell, I might be able to fight a little bit myself now. Oh, they got his ass surrounded. Confusion. Didn't work. I'm gonna use a move of my own here. I'm gonna side wave. Okay, maybe not the best idea. Yo, that's right, I am level 5. I guess it kind of makes sense. Zen Headbutt, ouch. Ooh, you can still get him. I wonder if I used another Helper Orb, would 3 more show up, or would these 3 get replaced? I don't want to take any chances here. On the other hand, if I have to use another one, then I don't have any of the power-up orbs to use on them. Alright, I'm curious. I just want to know. Like, it's not the end of the world here. Use another one. Let's just see what happens. Oh, nothing. It must be like a max of 3 then. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I probably should have saved it till after they died then. Well, at least we know now. I could use a Geopebble. Like, apparently... Okay, so here's the thing about the iron spikes that I was using before. Is their damage is based on your attack stat, and if you're level 5, not exactly best. But Geopebble's attack is fixed at 30, so that kind of works out. This guy is pretty good, pretty good. He's missing a lot, though. I guess that all dodge orb is really coming in handy here. Should I do the last one? All protect? Yeah, sure. Just in case. I don't think this is going to be that big a deal, though. Man, I can't imagine doing this normally, though. I mean, what level would you be by the time you got to this point? Maybe 30 or 40? I guess his attacks aren't doing super stupid damage, but... You know, they're doing something, and most of Bulbasaur's taking most of that, though. I don't know what that green thing is over there. Is that like a Trico or something? Or like Trico's evolved form, maybe? There's plenty I don't know. Are you confused? Wow, you're confused, baby. Alright. Just keep throwing Geopebbles, like that's the best thing I can do, I think, at this point. Oh, that's gotta be Blastoise that's confusing him. I was like, wait, what's going on there? Oh, are you coming after me now? Do I still have any Reviver Seeds on me? I don't know if I went through them. I got 2 more. Okay, we're good then. Go for it. Yeah! Oh, I got the finishing blow, baby. Yeah! Oh, he just yawns. Oh, I'm still sleepy. Alright, phase 2. I love the color of that water. It looks like pee, but it's like really beautiful. I hear singing. A song of purity. Ha! Eyes wide open. Eyes wide shut. I don't know why, but I'm wide awake. I am Jirachi. When I awaken, I grant a wish. I have to. Oh god. Lots of money, lots of items, a camp, more strength, something good. Okay. I mean, money, I think that's kind of a no-go. Items, I got so many of those already, and I'm assuming it wouldn't give you something you couldn't normally get. A camp? I already have all the camps. More strength? Yeah, I totally need more strength right now. Something good. Alright, I'm doing it. Something good? That's not very easy. But I'll do my best. Ooh. What do we got? It's done. Now just make it home safely, and good things will happen for you. I didn't bring an escape orb. Oh, but it's the final floor. It's just gonna take you out automatically, isn't it? One more thing. You seem like a lot of fun, so I'm joining your team. Hell yeah, dude. 45. Staring down the barrel. Got a friendly ability. I almost don't want to nickname you. You're just too iconic. Oh god, excuse me. That was gross. Alright, I'll do it. Okay. Maybe that's why this makes me think about Chipotle, is because it sounds sort of similar to Sriracha, which is one of the hardest words to say ever. Is Sriracha okay? Yes, it is. Okay. Fwa! Using that power made me sleepy. Good night. I'll be at camp if anyone needs me. Sriracha went on ahead back to camp. Alright, what was the something good? I wonder. Maybe I'll just notice it randomly at some point. The next morning, Oh my god. Wait. Oh. Listen, NintendoCapriSun, I've got great news. Shelder wants to join our team. Okay. Oh boy. I don't seem to know why they would end up here, but since they're here, they decided that it must be for a good reason. And they want to join us. What do you think? Didn't I, like, recruit a Shelder randomly and they, like, totally kicked ass? Great, that's that. Okay. Alright, welcome to the team, Shelder. I don't know if that was you, but... okay. Oh, not in a camp. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling lazy. I'm gonna call him Sherm. Sherm, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna check something out here. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, so apparently in the old games, if you picked something good, it actually raised your rank. Which would have been crazy, considering the point I'm at right now. Now it just gives you a random Pokemon. It's always one that you don't have, but... yeah, okay. That's kind of cool. And everything else is pretty much standard fare, you know, the strength and that and whatnot, so I guess we could check our mail here. Oh, these level E, level F jobs, I tell ya. Alright then, I guess next time on PMD, we're gonna get in our BMW and go do some light B&D. Ugh.